Right, welcome back to MST Systems YouTube channel. I got a gift for you today because you're all fat, sweaty messes, and I've got the two fattest, sweatiest brothers you've ever seen training today. Two different comps they're training for. Two brothers.
Two brothers.
Yeah, the only thing stronger than these two brothers is the bond.
But let's get back to the brothers because they have a strong bond. You don't want to know about it here, but I'll tell you one thing. The moon, it comes crashing into Earth, and what do you do then? It's two brothers and it's called Two Brothers.
Yeah, and they're going to be throwing they're going to be throwing sandbags, shields. Fucking Big Mitch doing some log axle, rib tacks, going to do all sorts today. Shane's training for Brits, Mitch is training for online qualifier. So we're going to go through some bits, just see if there's any issues that we can iron out. And yeah, just get some good training done really on the comp spec kit that these guys can't train on all the time. So it's a bit of a day out for them, a trip out. They've come up north to beautiful sunny Morecambe. Where the fuck are you from? Are you from down south? Dorset. 300 miles they've travelled today. So anyway, we're going to get cracking with some good event training with these two strong brothers. Just starting with hip external rotation there. Basically, Mitch's got a little bit of spaz action in his glute. His left glute hurts when he does moving based events. Could be many reasons as to why, but we're just going to sort this glute imbalance out because there's just a bit of restriction on his right side. Left side the pain, but right side's got extra stiffness. So we're just going to even them out and then just see if it makes any difference in training to the pain he gets. Might do, might not, might help a little bit, but I guess we'll see. So hinge over more. Yeah, there, and this pelvis straight, so get your hips neutral first.
Yeah.
So that's nowhere near neutral. Yeah, that's neutral. And then you're going to twist straight leg if you can. Yeah, this is going to be one of your issues, your hip external rotation. So you do the other side, look at the other side, let me see if there's a difference. Yeah, and then open up. Yeah, that's a lot better. So keep the leg out, try and do 10.
Just pick up that.
Yeah, so neutral hip, yeah, and then just externally rotate, and just hold that position when you rotate for like 2-3 seconds. So you could be feeling the pain and issue on the left side, but it could just be because it's overcompensating for the issues on the right side, which seems to be the case here because your left side is better than your right side. So all you need to do is get it even.
Right.
So the Faber test we just did there, I had 2 fists and like a little bit for your left side, and then I had 3 and a little bit for your right side. So we're just trying to get it even. Because if someone's got really tight glutes or shoulders over it, if they're even, they're usually pain-free. It's when one's out of whack. So we're not looking to get you perfect. We just need to be like Thanos, don't we?
Just see that.
Yeah. But look at the. Do you see the difference already? That's dropped. Yeah, that's dropped a lot. And then if we do this side. Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a big difference. Think about setting yourself in a place where everything's even, nothing's overcompensating, nothing's contracting differently. So unilateral work prior to stuff as well.
So we've got 17.5, 21, 23, 25, 27.
Over 4.5?
Yeah.
Athlete, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, lift. Nice. That's better.
Good.
Right, Shane's on his 3rd run now. He's had 2 runs at this bag throw. He's just missed that heaviest bag. There's not really a technical issue, to be fair. It's just there is actually. The line's slightly off, but it's just because it's a really fucking heavy bag at the end of a run, so it needs to be perfect. And he's kind of focusing on getting time at the moment. So I've told him to slow down this last bag and make sure his line's perfect and his swing and position's perfect, and to sacrifice a second or so to obviously try and get it over. It's one of those things with bag throw. It's a speed event, but you've always got to have this compromise of like, there's going to get to a point where it's beneficial to, just lose a second to get the last bag over efficiently. Because obviously on comp day, if you miss that throw, you fucked it really. A, it's going to be really hard to get it over a second time, and B, even if you do get it over a second time, you're probably going to be, you know, lower down the points because it's quite a fast event. I'm crying while I'm stood here, trying to tears running on my face. I put beta-alanine in my eye before, guys, so I fucking brushed my teeth with face scrub the other day, and I shoved beta-A straight in my eye socket today. So yeah, going well. Ready, lift! Nice. Good. That's it.
Is that all 5, was it? Yeah. The first one go over?
Yeah.
Sweet.
First one bad.
Yeah, I knew I had the height for it and the strength for it. It's just obviously getting the right kind of setup with the new frame and stuff at Hicks's gym. So yeah, I'm glad I kind of put it all together. So just finished training sandbag, went pretty well. Next up's shield carry. So the shield that I've got at home is a Husafell replica. So I've not actually had any experience doing an actual shield yet. So today's just about kind of getting a feel for it, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. I don't want my first experience with the shield to be on the actual comp day, so get some experience with this today, and then, I don't know, go for maybe a relatively heavy run, close to comp weight, and then, yeah, it should give me a kind of good indication as to what I'm liking to do that.
Do you know what comp weight is?
200 kilo, max distance, so heaviest I've done so far on my setup at home is 160 for 50 metres, but like I said, it's on a different shield, so not too sure if that's good or not, but we'll find out today what I'm like with this. Definitely going to turn and come back, that's the plan. So obviously on the day it's a 20-metre course. I think quite a lot of people will get stuck on the actual return journey, so it's all about obviously turning around and coming back and being as efficient as you can.
Now that you've felt it, do you think your Husafell stone training will help it? Or do we have to look at training different?
This is different to my Husafell, but then I also think an axle is going to be different to the shield. So I think what we're doing at the moment is working. Obviously it's working the muscles and the energy systems that we need on the day. We can't obviously get as specific as we can with this, but
the 160 shield, the 160 Husafell though, how heavy did it feel compared to? I know it's obviously a bit heavier this. Oh no, this is 165, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so 5. Yeah. So did it feel?
Yeah, this is technically the heaviest that we've done.
Yeah, but does it feel heavier on this or heavier on the Husafell, or just fucking different?
Different, probably. This feels easier.
Right, okay.
The Husafell is just more bicycly.
Go on, Shane. Lovely. Bring the line. Perfect. Come back.
Oh, quick.
But yeah, it felt right.
You reckon you could have done one more run back?
If I was asked to.
Oh, you actually got quite. Oh, that's really good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good. Fair play. Your internal's not the worst in the world either.
Problem is, when it's at 90 degrees, it's alright. When I go here, that's when it's stiff.
Yeah?
So my elbows come down from 90 degrees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try it. We'll see if you did try the rib tack, guys, it didn't work. It's usually because the restriction's not on this front panel. It's usually on the reverse. Often trap 3. I did Ben's yesterday as well, and Ben's got a little trap 3 restriction, and Mitch does as well. You do need to work on that thoracic because it's just locked. It's always retest when you do stuff, because if it doesn't work, then there's no point doing that. So just. Yeah, so let's get a little. Yeah, that's got a little further now with your elbow down a bit. So let's keep, yeah, so we've got a little bit here. So for you, it's not this. It's in reverse. Yeah. So Big Mitch is on the axle now. He hasn't used a fixed axle before. It's a little bit different when you clean a fixed axle, because when you pop from the belly into rack position, you need to kind of let the axle kind of glide in your hand. You can't squeeze it, because obviously the whole implement will rotate and try and absolutely maul your wrist. So Mitch did that on his first rep, but he's corrected it now. He's done 130. He's about to go 150. So hopefully this 150 goes up real nice, because I know he's pressed this pretty easy on a rotating axle, so it'd be good to get him on a fixed axle. In a competition, if you're open weight, it's always going to be on a fixed axle more than likely, so it's pretty handy to at least train on one once so you know the feeling. You can do a little trick where you tighten your clips really tight and it will stop your axle from rotating, but it's hard to get it perfect all the time, and it will depend on your axle if you can do that. But fixed axle is definitely a little different to a rotating one, so yeah, if you can, guys, if you've got it in a comp, try and practice it at least once, just so you know what it feels like, or else the clean might catch you out.
So instead of trying to turn it,
get it up,
just sit
underneath it. That's the difference where you can train it, isn't it? Because usually it's more like a
Fit, you get more of a snap.
yeah, like there's two. I don't do it like that. I do it where I pop and go straight through, but there's no right or wrong way. It's a little different on the fixed though. It feels. I prefer a fixed axle.
I do.
I do.
I think I quite like it.
Yeah, it's alright. It's different, isn't it? But once you do it a few times,
Yeah.
that's why I said to you, just try it today, because it just takes like 3 or 4 reps and you'll be like, ah.
Right, so yeah, Brits, we got 150 kilo fixed axle, floor to overhead, as many reps as you can within a minute. Obviously the difference between the axle when it's fixed compared to a normal axle which rotates like this is when you're cleaning the axle and you've got it here on your chest, then when you try and get it up into this position here, you can't rotate the axle, it doesn't spin. So what will often happen is you get it here and then you're just kind of stuck in no man's land. So it's a bit of a different technique required when it comes to a fixed axle. So we're here today just to kind of get a feel for that and see if there's any minor technical adjustments that I need to make with my axle.
How many reps are you going to hope for at Brits?
Hard to say. I mean, my pressing's feeling really good at the moment. If I can get it up into that pressing position, I think I'm good for 4 or 5 on the day. It depends all down to the clean, but if it all comes together, I'd like to think 4 or 5.
Doing on farmers today.
Some holds. That's what I got off blocks to save me back.
So what weight are you going to go up to? And for how long?
140, 30 seconds.
Have you got anything else today after this?
Stones.
Stones. What are you doing on stones, or do you not
Whatever he
know?
tells me to.
Are you just doing whatever he says on the day?
Yeah, basically, that was the conversation the other day, wasn't it? Today's just do what you tell me to.
Yeah, well, we just wanted to see how to play with some bits. See some bits of a play.
I hate this stuff. 100 kilo stone to warm up with, and I'll just pick it up. It's good for like a isometric on the biceps, get everything warming up and firing. And then I'll do a few lap and loads with the lighter stone, build up in the height, then go to a heavier stone and so forth, and then eventually do some one motions up to the top platform, and then good to go really.
How are you at stones?
Relatively good. I won them at England's, so that was up to 200 kilos, similar kind of stone run.
What was the run there?
At England's,
Yeah.
120 to 200 kilo.
Same height as
But
Jack Slide?
no, it was just one straight height. And then Brits was okay. I think I did about 24, 25 seconds. Was hoping for a bit faster time, but obviously at the end of a competition I was knackered. Bicep was hurting a little bit, so I was just kind of happy to get the run done, to be honest with you.
Easy.
Yeah, all right. I need to get some more tackling on the stone. It's a bit bare at the moment, but yeah. You're right.
Good, make sure of it.
Easy.
Get a bit of these two doing the outro.
thanks for watching, motherfuckers. That's like fixing me or channel.
That is the vibe. That's the vibe.
Right, hope you enjoyed that session with the Flowers brothers. He's the uglier one. Like, comment and subscribe to MST Systems YouTube channel and _ Shane Flowers _ Mitch Flowers.
Cool.
Subscribe, you little cunts.